Every Monday, we like to find new ways to get healthy, and joining us today is Dr. Cody Martin from Portneuf Medical Center. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So we're talking about moving, and it's kind of interesting because when it's like 72 degrees, a little bit of a breeze, it's easy to get outside and move, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if it gets really cold, really hot, there's some things that we need to do to stay safe. Especially, we've been experiencing this 100+ degree temperatures. What are some ways that we need to be safe while we get outside and get moving?
Well, I think with any activity, getting warmed up, even though it's 100 degrees, your muscles may not be loose and things like that. So if you're doing any athletic activity outside, always stretching and warming up. With the heat, staying hydrated is essential. I am not a pulmonologist, but I also know that being careful about the air quality out there is kind of important too. So stay active, I think, is the most important thing, and then stay safe by knowing your safety equipment, knowing kind of the risks of each thing. So if you're doing any all-terrain, motorcycles, quads, please wear a helmet, have safety features like that. But yeah, staying moving and warming up beforehand, I think, is essential, staying hydrated.
Let's talk a little bit about dehydration, because I've heard that it's something that if you're outside, you're exercising, and it's like, oh, I really need to take a drink because I feel faint, it might be too late.
Yeah, you should be drinking a lot. Yeah.
So do a lot beforehand. What do you think about maybe like things that you can add to your water to give you a little extra boost?
So electrolytes are definitely important. Some of the energy drinks have high sugar, so you kind of have to be careful about really kind of looking about each energy drink, or I shouldn't say a hydration drink, like, you know. But if you're doing a really demanding activity, some people even take salt tablets just to help with the electrolytes. But I think it's important, if you only drink water, then you may still get kind of tired and things like that because you're not having enough electrolytes.
Because you're depleting those electrolytes.
Yeah, you're sweating out the salts.
So do we have to do specific warm-ups akin to what we're going to be doing outside? Like if we're going to be jogging, we need to stretch the hammies and everything, right?
Yeah, I would say that stretching in general is good for you. So if you're stretching your arms and legs, even if you're running, that's probably smart. But definitely a coordinated attack as far as warming up is important.
Okay. And so, like you said, if you're doing anything on whether it's 2 wheels or 4 wheels or 6 wheels, 3 wheels, helmet, safety precautions.
For sure.
You know, I know my kids really protested the helmet when they were biking, but make them wear a helmet. It could really save them a trip to the hospital.
And you know, when you think of one of our most important organs, it's our skin. And when we have traumatic injuries, let's say someone breaks their bone or fractures their bone, an open fracture is where the skin gets broke and the bone can come through. That is a very difficult problem, high infection risk, versus someone that may have some protection over their arm or their leg and it doesn't have an open fracture because the skin was intact. And so that can be very important to protect your skin.
Absolutely. Dr. Martin, thank you so much for coming on today. And